What's up, everyone? New day, new project, diagnostics. What are we doing today? Working on this Stihl weed whacker FS86. This one looks a little bit older, but still in pretty good shape. I mean, the paint, really in good shape here. This is that Y-handled one. And I did a little bit of digging on this head style. These little shark teeth looking things should be a lot longer. And it looks like you can buy big packs of these and you get like 20 of them for 10 bucks or something like that. Or I can replace the head with these for about $12. I'll probably go that route. I don't need to have a bunch of these laying around that I'll never use again. Assuming I can get the nut off the bottom, and this will just come right off. So fingers crossed on that one, but this showed good signs of life. Gas straight into the cylinder. Got it to fire off. So I'm just doing a little bit of breakdown here. This is pretty dirty, so I wanted to give it a good once over. Does need new fuel lines, so I think I'm gonna take the tank off and power wash that, wash it out somehow. This is what was in the tank, some very nasty old fuel, certainly smells old. Interesting thing though, in the carb, which does look in quite good shape, I checked the metering diaphragm, no purge bulb on this one, but oh, that gasket fell off, but gaskets are in good shape. There's another thing. And this set of diaphragms, this is a Walboro carb, and the other ones were Zama, I believe. But anywho, which is good because I've got some of these diaphragms laying around. It looks like either there was a green fuel mix in here, and it's just stale and old and thick, or somebody did the Chicanic storage method of filling this with oil for long-term storage. Certainly just smells like old gas, but it's kind of thick. It's not as thin as I would expect gas to be. So either way, the diaphragms are all in good shape. So I'm just gonna clean this out with some gasoline and kind of clean the rest of the unit. And we'll go from there, get those fuel lines replaced. And wow, it's just one line actually, because there's no purge bulb, but that's next on the cards. Let's get to it. And it lives. I started up pretty easily actually. Got the new fuel line in there. New fuel filter. Actually, this was the old one. I don't think I showed it before. Didn't even bother trying to clean it. If I wanted to clean this, I'd soak it in some gunk for a few minutes and then blow out the inside with the air compressor. The fuel line was pretty petrified too, so I just decided to replace it. It's nice having a couple of those laying around that you can just toss in there. So that worked, and it got running pretty easily. I actually had the recoil start off and started it with the drill, and it fired up as soon as the fuel hit the carb. So I put the recoil on and it's been starting easily. Kind of stalling a little bit, but I'm gonna get it outside and let it idle for a little bit just so I don't smoke out my basement here. But this was a pretty easy one thus far, so I don't want to count my chickens, but I think I'll let it probably run for a few minutes, flip the throttle, see what it sounds like, do some tuning, and then I cleaned this up, the head here a little bit. It actually came back to life nicely. The Stihl logo is still on there, so it looks kind of good from a resale perspective. I'll see what I can do about these shark teeth here, if I can get these out easily. And again, if I can find cheap ones, great. Otherwise, I'll just probably replace the head. It'll certainly look a lot better. So that's the update on this one.